This is a pretty crazy fact. I asked ChatGPT why women file divorce at such a higher rate than men, and it said unmet emotional needs, unequal household and emotional labor, more financial independence, and women tend to have higher expectations in a relationship.
Women should put high expectations first. After all, that's what they are, hypergamous creatures. They chase status, wealth, and validation while holding men to impossible standards. When those standards aren't met, they complain, manipulate, or jump ship. Emotional needs ignored, labor uneven, money not enough. Boom, divorce filed, society pats them on the back, men take the hit, and the cycle repeats endlessly.
Do you know why women are filing for divorce so much more than men right now? Because they're tired. They are tired of doing it all. And I mean everything. Going to work, taking care of the kids, parent-teacher conferences, doctor's appointments, everything, you name it, they're doing it and they don't have the help. Why would a woman want to stay married to somebody who is doing the bare minimum? Not getting the kids together, not taking them to school, not going to parent-teacher conferences, not doing the laundry, not cooking, not doing anything. Why? Because if they can do it on their own, they don't need another child to raise. They can still do it on their own.
Oh, so now we get it. Women screamed for equality, demanded to do it all, and pushed for independence. Guess what? They got it. Full access to work, bills, kids, and responsibilities. But the fairy tale marriage? Gone. Suddenly, they're bitter, exhausted, and filing for divorce. Wake up, ladies. You asked for equal everything. Now live with it.
Men love like cement. When you first pour cement, it's soft and runny. You put up a containment wall around it, it holds it in place. Over time, it just gets hard and hard and hard and hard and hard. Eventually, it gets so hard that you need a doggone wrecking crane to break it. And even that, it still stick together. But a woman, she don't love like that. Her love is different. She loves like water. It evaporates over time.
I think you get that from your first love. You love, you think you puppy love, and then everybody's young. So the young woman moves on, and you use that experience to attain it to all of your experiences as you grow up into adulthood. That women don't love like men. Our love is, temporary, whatever you said. Because
I didn't say temporary. I say it's different. That's why when the scripture talks about the woman, it says, women, submit to your husband. But it tells men to love their wives. Because women, they have to choose to love or submit. A man, when we love, it's just love. It is what it is. There's no change.
A woman would love a man based on how he treats her. She would treat him. Yeah, so
But a man would
that's
love
a
a woman.
person.
A
That's
man
a
would love a
human
woman
being.
regardless of how she treat him. If he love her, if you trust me, when a man love a woman, that woman can do all kinds of stuff. He gonna still love her. Do you believe me? This is why a man's heartbreak, you can't even fathom the heartbreak of a man when he loves a woman and she breaks his heart. A lot of men, matter of fact, most men never recover. Look at your daddy. Never recovered. Still to this day, in love with your mom. Never recovered. Never. And that's a lot of men. They don't recover.
She got defensive and cut him off soon as he said, evaporate. Men love like cement, solid, unchanging, and enduring, holding fast no matter what life throws at them. Women, on the other hand, love like water, fluid, temporary, and prone to evaporate with time or circumstance. Men's love stays even when mistreated. Women's often hinges on how they're treated. That's why heartbreak hits men harder, often permanently. Most men never fully recover, carrying the weight of lost love for decades. A father still pines for a past love. That's the cement of a man's heart. Women move on, men endure. It's raw, unfiltered, and eternal.
Did you know that women file for divorce 70% of the time? And did you know that most of those divorces are associated with a major life event like the husband losing his job or dealing with a mental health crisis? That is a fact. They are not loyal to you. The people in your life keep you around because of one thing, and that is what you are able to provide. And at the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you but you. And the thing is, I don't get mad at the weatherman for telling me that it's going to rain tomorrow. And I don't get mad at the rain because it's raining. You don't resent your wife and your kids because they're not loyal to you. That's just a fact of life. You just accept that fact and adjust accordingly. And the adjustment that you need to make is that if I don't take care of me, no one's going to take care of me. And the only way that you're going to put you first is by first accepting the fact that it's you who put you where you are. It's not a bad thing to take care of yourself.
If you want loyalty, get a dog. Women file for divorce 70% of the time. Facts don't lie. Most leave when life hits hard, a job loss, a health crisis, or any shift that threatens their comfort. Loyalty isn't a given. It's conditional on what you provide. Stop blaming them. Stop blaming the world. Accept reality. Take care of yourself first because no one else will. Your position, your security, your peace, they're on you. Adjust, protect, and put yourself first. Life rewards the prepared, not the resentful.
I think like 80% or something like that. And they're using it as a way to blame women, to say, you know what, look at her. She's the reason that, marriages are failing and children are, without their dad in the home and all of these things, right? But what they're doing is forcing women to explain why they filed for divorce, right? Because if women really told the truth and really aired the dirty laundry about what was going on in the marriage, you'd probably hear things like this. He had a porn addiction. He cheated repeatedly. Uncontrollable temper. Terrible slob. Horrible, horrible health habits. Foul odors. Terrible hygiene. Poor partner. Horrible in bed. Never remembered special occasions. Was a mama's boy. Physically abusive, put his friends before his wife, put his family before his wife, chronically unemployed. He actually likes men. I'm going to say that one again because it's actually very prominent, but they don't want you to know. He's actually bi. He's into kink. He asked her to do things sexually that she was uncomfortable with, and he made her feel bad about it. Midlife crisis got the best of him. He forgot what his role was in the home.
All these reasons just to say they didn't have their expectations met. Women spend years choosing the right guy, vetting him, weighing his career, status, and looks. Then once he's committed, suddenly it's he's not enough, or he changed. Men aren't blind. They see the double standards, the endless lists, the shifting goalposts. After putting in the effort, love, and stability, they're punished for not being perfect. The truth is clear. Women often escalate small disappointments into full-blown grievances, and men are done being blamed for simply existing. Enough of the excuses. Men are walking, and rightly so.
Allie, go ahead.
I'm just trying to address a lot of fear because I hear that argument a lot. Well, if you're just a wife, you're going to lose yourself. But if we keep feeding women this narrative, like they're going to eat it up and they're going to buy it. But if you have a man who can protect, provide, and cherish you, it's like it's a no-brainer. Of course, you're going to go ahead and pursue something like that. But women are always thinking, oh, I lose something in a marriage. I lose something in a marriage. I'm vulnerable. I don't think so. I think men take the bigger risk in assuming all of the responsibility for finances within a marriage. If you look at the divorce statistics, it's pretty cut and dry. So like sometimes I hear, what happens if your husband leaves you for someone younger? I actually don't worry about that because I know how the family courts are. It's more so the fact that like my women's satisfaction in marriage we have a lot more autonomy over that than we think, because we end up leaving most of the time.
I think 80% of the time women are the ones causing the divorce.
It's 90% if you're college educated.
Wow. Okay.
All these women whining about losing themselves in marriage need to wake up. Men are the ones taking the real risk, carrying financial responsibility, emotional labor, and stability. Courts favor women, yet they act like the victim. Women think they're vulnerable, but in reality, they hold most of the power. 80% of divorces are initiated by women, mostly college-educated too. Men need to recognize this pattern, stop being blind, and choose wisely. Stop feeding into fear narratives. Marriage isn't a trap if both parties respect reality.
So why are women initiating the divorces up to 70% of the time? That's the question that I have for you, man, because I honestly don't know the answer. I saw one woman that gave a legitimate argument. She said her husband wasn't abusive. He did not cheat on her. He was a nice man, but he never helped out with anything. Okay, she would go to work full time, just like him. She would come home. She would do all the cleaning, all the cooking, take care of their 2 kids, have to take them to sports things on the weekends and all that stuff. He would mow the lawn every other week. Other than that, he was golfing, fishing, and playing video games and not paying any attention or helping out at all. And she got fed up with it. That was her reason why she left and filed for divorce. I've seen other men who say that modern feminism has changed their mind on things so that women don't want to try and stick it out or work it out, and which may be the case in some cases. I'm not denying that's true. I'm just saying that's definitely not the case in all cases. All that being said, though, I just don't know, why are women filing for divorce more?
Women filing for divorce more often? Classic. They think marriage is a partnership until it actually requires effort. Too lazy, too entitled, too blind to the work a man puts in. And the second things aren't perfect, they run. No loyalty, no patience, just instant gratification. Women complain, manipulate, and blame, but never self-reflect. Harsh truth, a lot of them are just stupid.
Women, generally speaking, aren't interested in men who aren't socioeconomically at the same level or superior to them.
Interesting.
When the woman starts making, or the wife in the relationship starts making more money than the man, the guy is 3 times more likely to be on erectile dysfunction drugs.
Really?
75% of women say that economic viability is a key criterion of mate. 70% of divorce filings are filed by women. And the number one source of that divorce filing, there's really 3 things. He has an emotional breakdown, he loses his business, or he declares bankruptcy.
That's the biggest cause for women wanting to file for a divorce.
When he's no longer a viable provider.
Wow.
People think it's values or infidelity. It's not. It's almost always related to money.
Women are brutally transparent here. Money talks, everything else walks. When a man stops being the provider, suddenly loyalty and love vanish. Emotional breakdown, bankruptcy, instant red flag, values, infidelity, character, none of that matters. It's all about economic leverage. Harsh truth, women often prioritize wallets over men, and that's why so many marriages collapse. Wake up, men, stop being blindsided. Women are selfish creatures, plain and simple. When a man stops being the provider, their loyalty evaporates. Emotional breakdown, bankruptcy, boom, divorce papers, character, love, commitment, none of that counts. It's all about economic advantage. Men need to wake up, recognize the patterns, and choose wisely before handing their lives over to someone who only values what you can give. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.